Hello, lovelies. We all know that Melody and Martell has been in court fighting about the custody of the kids and everything in between. Now we've gotten an update on where the court case is been going. We've been hearing gossip of how Martell was ordered to do counseling after it was alleged that he beat his son, and the court asked him to go for family counseling with his son, which we later found out that he did not obey that judgment. He did not complete the counseling section that he was supposed to do. The court appointed counseling section he was supposed to have with his son and with himself. Now we've gotten a new update on where this particular court case, because Melody filed some documents which we saw recently. A lot of YouTubers did videos on it, and now we've gotten an update on where that court case is actually going. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Shout out to Urban Bell for Urban Bell magazine, because this is where this information is coming from. According to them, it said Alabama's court issues catching order against Martell Holt in dispute with Melody Shari. An Alabama court feels Martell Holt blatantly disregarded court orders on counseling and punishment. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martell Holt and Melody Shari Rogers were in court this week for the hearing on their ongoing custody dispute. The hearing pertained to Melody and her attorney, who filed an emergency motion. The emergency motion is to enforce previous orders that Martell undergoes psychological evaluation and counseling with their minor son. As previously reported by Urban Bell, Melody originally filed a grievance against Martell last July, accusing Martell of using corporal punishment against their children. This included allegations of punching, choking their son. These allegations left a sour feeling amongst many Love and Marriage fans. The judge over the case issued an order that seems to be a scratching rebuke of Martell's behavior. It appears Martell had an apparent blatant disregard for the court orders. The court judgment, the court document for this order, obtained exclusively by Urban Bell, declared on March the 9th, 2022, that Martell got involved with counseling with their minor son per previous decrees. Another order issued on September 2020 forbids Martell from using corporal punishment. Per this order, the court declared Martell failed to seek the psychological evaluation. It took the emergency motion for Martell to comply almost 2 years later. The court felt convinced that Martell blatantly ignored the order and used corporal punishment against their children. The counselor, declared an expert by the court, found that Martell, I want you guys to hear this, the counselor, declared an expert by the court, found that Martell disregard of the order of counseling their children reported emotional backlash. Melody Rogers calls a win in her ongoing battle with Martell Holt. As a result of the court's declaration, Martell is now at risk of losing his visitation right to his children. He has been ordered to comply with the original order of weekly counseling immediately and participate in twice monthly family counseling with his children. Failures to comply with this order will result in losing his visitation rights. Whoa. Martell must also pay Melody Shari $7,000 towards her legal fees. He must also schedule his remaining visits for his psychological evaluation. Their next hearing for this case is October the 16th, 2024. Now, I'm so happy for Melody that she has gotten to this stage, because then when she was talking about the fact that Martell did not go for the court appointed counseling, a lot of people were debunking it that she was just bitter. And when a lot of people, I don't think Melody actually said it, a lot of bloggers did their investigations and found out that he did not do what he was ordered by the court. A lot of people felt like they were just being intrusive, and Martell is always coming being like, I'm seeking therapy, seeming like he is a good guy, he's not the bad person. And now to find out that according to the court document, the judge found him that he did not comply with the court orders. And the fact that I highlighted one part and I said it twice when they said it was a court appointed counselor that sat down with the son and determined that yes, this thing did happen to this minor son. It's not that Melody came and reported and they just took what she said. The counselor sat down with the son and found out that his accusation, or the accusation, was actually true. And this is court appointed counselor. Now, even if you feel like, okay, I was wrong, they ordered you to go for counseling to show that is in good faith. Why didn't you go for the counseling with your son? He didn't complete the counseling and he comes out and talk about how good of a father he is. I don't understand whether he doesn't know about trauma and how trauma sometimes affects people. Why don't he nip it in the bud right now that he's still young? Then when he gets older. That was said, and now he has been ordered to make sure he completes the psychological evaluation that he did not want to undergo, or he refused to undergo. He has been ordered again to schedule for his psychological evaluation and also complete the therapy section with him and his minor son. I'm so happy that the judge listened and said, yes, this is what is deserved. Because at the end of the day, the children is what is more important than even Melody herself and even Martell himself. It's the child that is important. And anything to make the child, heal from all this, I would support it. And I support that he should need to see a psychologist or therapist to treat to know and, help him overtake or get through this situation. Now, the only part that made me laugh out, and I was so surprised, was when they laid a judgment that he now has to pay Melody $7,000, and I'm like, who child? I remember he was the one filing that Melody should pay his attorney fee. There was a time the rumors were going allegedly, that was allegedly, right, guys? I don't know for sure, but allegedly he was he was asking Melody to pay for his attorney fees while the court case was going. Now to find out that they've just in favor of Melody, that he has to pay for Melody's attorney fees. He has to pay for Melody attorney fees, and he's at the risk of losing his children, visitation right to his children. I hope he goes with what the judge says. I hope he does what the judge asked him to do before the next court date, and so as for them not to literally remove his visitation right from the kids, because at the end of the day, he's their dad and he still has a role to play in their life. Hate him or like him. Except if he does anything out stupid, then I'm not going to stand for that. But I hope he's not stubborn enough to say, oh, okay, I'm going to disobey like the last time and not do what they asked me to do. I hope he stays and says, let me do this thing and let's see where we can go from here. And I'm wondering, where is he going to be seeing the money to pay Melody? Because now it's a stress on his head. He has to be paying Melody her attorney fee, and that's in the tune of $7,000. And he has to pay his own attorney fees. He still has to pay his bills. He still has 5 kids to take care of. Martell is in deep. he is in deep, and at the end of the day, this could have been avoided, very, very, very much avoided. And I feel that if he had just done some certain things in some certain ways, we wouldn't be here today. We would not be here today. But congratulations once again to Melody Shari. I am happy that she has gotten this victory. There's this people might say it's a small victory. A victory is a victory, small, big, large, whatsoever. At least there was a victory. It's been a long time coming. She has been pushing this court case. She has been trying to protect her kids, and now she's getting to reap the fruit of what she labored for. So I'm happy for her. Congratulations once again, Melody Shire. And I hope and I hope and I hope and I hope that Martell decides to say, I'm going to really adhere to what the court says and the judgment they have to say, so as for him not to lose custody and visitation right to the children. I hope he does what the court says, and I hope he pays Melody what he's supposed to pay her from the court judgment. I guess we will find out later on in October, because the next court hearing is going to be October the 24th. So I guess we'll just have to wait to then to see what exactly happened. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like this video. The more you like this video, the more you recommend to other people. Don't forget to click on the subscription button down below to subscribe. We're very much appreciative to everybody that subscribed to our channel. Thank you. And also comment your thoughts and opinion about what was said on this video. We'll see you guys next time.